Apex is no stranger to glitches, and over the years we've had some extremely weird ones, like the most inappropriate heirloom to ever grace Apex, the most disgusting thing you can interact with, the $1 million heirloom, and the Wraith glitch that kind of keeps me up at night. And I have a lot of these to show to you, so strap in because we're going to start off with the wingman glitch, which was activated when somebody tabbed out, and basically all it did is added every attachment possible, including an unreleased one, to their wingman. So they have several different barrel stabilizers on their wingman, and also the unreleased ranked reward site, which was data mined in like season 1. This person got it in game just through random chance and a massive glitch, making this glitch definitely up there just because it showed us an unreleased item. But this next glitch is going to be one of the most fan favorite and infamous glitches to ever hit Apex, the free heirloom glitch. This existed in around season 15, where essentially if you deliberately made your game buffer, you could go into your inventory and equip stuff you didn't have, including heirlooms. So in this time period, anyone could just nab an heirloom by spamming their menu buttons. It was really that simple. This was like a Robin Hood moment in Apex where everybody got to try out an heirloom. But obviously, because this was an heirloom glitch, Respawn patched this one pretty damn fast. Luckily, nobody got banned though. Although, this next glitch is gonna shock you because one of the most infamous and favourite features of Apex was a glitch that Respawn just decided not to patch because everybody liked it so much. And this is moving while looting. Now, we didn't find this out until like a year ago, but John Larson, one of the balance guys at Respawn, did reveal that moving while looting was not intentional and it was a glitch at the start, but because it fits so well with Apex's pacing, they decided to keep it. So imagine another universe where Apex came out and you couldn't move while looting. It would have completely ruined the flow and most likely the movement, because a lot of people can now get shield swaps while moving off, and it's pretty fun. Although I can hear the keyboards, or should I say controllers, of every controller player clacking in the comments because they can't move while looting, and all I can say to that is, I'm sorry I guess, but would you have preferred if Respawn patched this or kept it like they did? Although for this next glitch we're going to talk about, I think everybody's pretty happy it got patched, because you know the Sentinel, it's just the most bog standard sniper ever. It does what you think a sniper does. You shoot it, you cock it, and then you shoot again. But back in season 6, a weird side of it was unlocked, because in the aftermarket event, people discovered that you could full auto the Sentinel, which definitely made for some clips, should I say, and people went kind of crazy with this, and I don't think anybody got banned, but this was an extremely accessible glitch, because as far as I know, you literally had to press one button and then your Sentinel would magically go into full auto mode. Although the Sentinel glitch is fairly unnotable compared to the Watson glitches, and if you're not aware what I mean by this, I mean the Watson glitches. It seems with every skin she gets some sort of body horror glitch, to the point where there's literally been fan art about it. Like one glitch where it moved her face texture into her hair. So her hair had eyes, lips, teeth, and skin, which was absolutely vile. Also, the Hot Drop skin had a strange glitch where her eyes were absolutely massive, and it did look quite unsettling, if not like an anime girl. And almost unfortunately, as you can tell by this image, there were a lot more glitches, mostly related to her teeth for some reason. Yes, devs just can't get Watson skins right for some reason and always turn it into some Eldritch Beast body horror type of stuff. And speaking of body horror, well, maybe not actually, on to the next glitch, because there was a glitch where you could do something quite inappropriate with Crypto's heirloom. Yeah, basically, a long story short, there was a glitch a few years ago where you could combine an emote with Crypto's heirloom, which allowed the emote effects to come out of the heirloom. Now, this was normally pretty cool. You could have like a party heirloom, but with one emote, it would do this to the heirloom. Now, I don't want to explain too much what this looks like. Actually, I will. It looks like a friendly thumbs up. But yeah, you could do this at one point with Crypto's heirloom, and it was definitely a way to surprise your friends by going, hey, look at this real quick. But the best way of surprising your friends in Apex was most likely this glitch, because you know emotes, they're in the game, yes, they exist. I don't think anybody likes them too much. They are pretty cool these days. Respawn have really upgraded them. But a few years ago, you could do one thing with them. You could move while emoting. Basically, you could activate a small bunny hop while emoting, and it would result in things like this. And people got really creative with it, did skateboarding Gibby or jumping Octane. And this was so awesome to surprise friends, randoms, or even enemies with. Because if I saw a skating Gibraltar, well, I'm not going to shoot him. That's just too cool. You can't shoot that. That's like a war crime or something. But already, as most of you have most likely predicted, the fun police arrived not long after, and Respawn patched this, marking the death of one of the most harmless glitches ever, although this kind of makes me want emotes you can move around while doing, like Fortnite does. On to the next glitch though, I don't think Fortnite does this, because I don't think Fortnite has a fruit on the map that when you shoot it, it bleeds. Yes, seriously, on Broken Moon, if you go to this point here, there's a fruit sitting next to a loot bin with a strange property. Additionally, its particle texture is blood, so whenever you do anything such as shoot it, throw a grenade at it, it will bleed, which is kind of odd, I'm not gonna lie. We discovered this one a while ago and it's not being patched, so maybe, just maybe, these things are full of red Kool-Aid and these are actually a refreshing treat you can have during your Apex matches. Let's just say that. But now, onto the most peak glitch Apex has ever had, and it's personally one of my favourites, the ability swap glitch. Essentially, a year ago, and I think it's still active in some ways, there was a glitch that allowed you to swap abilities and heirlooms between legends. I'm pretty sure the first version of this glitch popped up at the start of Season 15, and essentially, you had a random chance when spawning into the game of having the wrong abilities. So we had situations where Newcastle had decoys, Bangalore's were able to phase, Wraiths were able to grapple, and it was just a whole situation. But I'll tell you what, this was really cool, and I would love to see this as an LTM because it makes every single legend unpredictable. Imagine fighting a Wraith and she drops a gas canister. You could also do this in the firing range as well, and even though you couldn't use this version in games to fight actual players, this was way cooler because you could switch heirlooms between your legends, which allowed you to mix and match heirloom animations with different character models. And you could also do this with ability animations, so you could make everyone's fingers contort by using Revenant's tactical ability, and overall, this is one of the best glitches to ever happen to Apex because there's just so much you can do with it, and it's pretty harmless for the most part. So, would you like that one to return as an LTM, or would you like this next glitch to return as an LTM, the third person glitch? Now, of course, we can all do third person in the firing range, I know, but you can't do third person in normal Battle Royale. Or can you? Well, around a year ago existed a glitch where if you did a Valk ult in a certain way, you would put your character into third person, and this was just accessible by anybody, and this was so cool. You could run around in third person, and it was a bit jank, but it was really cool to do. And it reminded a lot of people of the third person LTM from many, many years ago now. So would you rather that one return as an LTM? For our next glitch though, I don't think anybody wants this to come in any event, because this was the accidental $1 million heirloom. Essentially, when the Horizon heirloom first released, a few people saw a glitch on their side where the Horizon heirloom arrived to the store early, and it had seemingly its placeholder price, making it only a crisp cheap 1 billion heirloom shards. And you would have been able to purchase this if you had enough heirloom shards, but I don't think anybody's got 150, let alone 1 billion, making this heirloom cost in real money up to $500 billion. So would anyone like to donate to my fund to buy the Horizon heirloom? I promise the whole $500 billion will definitely go to Apex Legends and not donated to hot tub streamers on Twitch. On to the next glitch though, it's probably best you don't donate to this glitch because this glitch is a skin. It was the mil-spec Bangalore skin. Basically, a lot of people were hyped when this skin first came to the store because it had a really awesome pilot select animation. And you know, because this does have a really cool select animation, Respawn probably tested this a lot, right? Well, when it first came out, it crashed every single time on the select animation for everybody. If this select animation even played, it would crash your game, so this skin was unusable for a week until it was fixed. How does a skin release broken? It just completely blows my mind. Did they test this at all? I'm genuinely confused. Luckily, and obviously, now it's fixed, and it's also got a recolor, which I'm using here because I don't have the original, and it's a fan favourite, much like this next glitch, which is the free friend glitch. Now, I named it the free friend glitch because essentially, this glitch, when it randomly activated, will give you a free friend in the firing range. Basically, there have been many stints in Apex's lifecycle when this glitch pops up, of whenever you load into the firing range, somebody random is just there. You don't know them, but you usually get talking to them, and a lot of people do make friends with them. I've experienced this many times, and I also experienced it this season, so the free friend glitch does still exist, and overall, this glitch is a 10 out of 10. I love this glitch, it's harmless, it's fun, and you can make lifelong friends. You've just got to kind of wait for it to randomly activate like it has been doing for the last few years. And this next glitch looks like something only a fan would do, and it primarily existed in Apex Mobile, but that doesn't take away from how cool the glitch is, because essentially, it swaps the select animations of random characters. So you could get Lifeline doing a Gibby select animation, which was just as horrifying as you would expect, and name any combo of legends mixing animations, and it probably happened in this glitch. And some of these glitches even involved Fade, rest his soul. But this final glitch is probably the most horrible one, because there was a glitch around Season 12 where essentially, if you did an emote while coming out of Rev's shadow form, you will completely fry your animations, so the game will randomly give you, well, random animations. Which led to this with Crypto. Crypto really got it the worst, and he got put in some weird animation situations. And it was really funny, I'm not gonna lie, although some of the broken animations had you lying down the whole game, which was obviously a huge exploit and a lot of people abused it. But if you did this glitch with Wraith and her Season 4 Battle Pass skin and emoted while coming out of Revenant's totem, your face would go from robot to human, which obviously made quite a disturbing face with no discernible features. Everything was just covered over with a layer of skin, which kind of makes this another body horror glitch, which Apex seems to be getting quite good at making. Maybe they're making the Thing official video game. But overall, those are my favourite weird and disturbing glitches I've experienced in Apex, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to a lot of them being pretty damn weird. But maybe I missed some, so if I did, you guys can comment them, because a lot of you have a really good knowledge of Apex. And also, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, because more of this coming.